Welcome to Fox 17 Unfiltered. I'm Max Goldwasser. When the manager of the Depot restaurant in Grant started working there, she didn't really know anything about the history. And honestly, it doesn't really sound like a whole lot of people are familiar with it unless you've been there yourself. Because at that point, once you're on the property, it's kind of impossible not to learn about everything that's happened there. It's like stepping into a time machine. Joni Gronke walks us through the past and the present. What do you hope people get out of their experience when they're here?
It's more than just a restaurant. It's an important piece of Michigan history.
How far back does the history of this place really go?
The building was built in 1891, along with the wooden water tower and the grain elevator. It was taken over by the Pure Marquette Railroad in 1899, and you could pretty much go anywhere in the country from here. Because in 1928, there was more railroad lines than there was highways. So if you wanted to go somewhere, you could buy a ticket here and go anywhere.
Was it just passenger cars, or did they ship products in and out of here?
They ship products. We have the original freight scale here from way back.
Really?
Yep,
Wow.
And it still works.
And you make people stand on the scale after they finish the meal, right?
Oh, absolutely not.
All right, well, let me take my phone out of my pocket so I can be at my best. I feel like I'm at the doctor's office getting a checkup. What are we looking at here?
175.
There's no way I'm 175, but this is my new favorite scale. I shed 20 pounds in the last 24 hours.
Right now, as far as I can tell, the wooden water tower out front is the only wooden water tower in Michigan left. This would be the sliding door into where the baggage is back there, because that's where the kitchen is. And then one of the ticket windows.
Was this the original one?
It's one of them, and then we have the one still up there.
Oh, sweet.
The last ticket was sold in 1963, and it sat vacant until 1979 when the Zobels bought it. And then it took them a year to renovate it and turn it into a restaurant. So it's been a restaurant 42 years.
How important was it to maintain that history and keep that part of this place alive?
It's always been about the railroad. They want people to be able to travel and come here and see, oh, this is a part of the history of Michigan.
Even though it's not a train depot anymore, there are train tracks out there.
Yes.
And there is some activity that happens on a daily basis.
Every day the train will go by, once, twice, sometimes 4 or 5 times. I know it goes as far as Broman, and it'll go, I don't believe it makes it to Grand Rapids anymore, but it'll go that way and it'll come back.
And people seem to love it in here when that happens.
Oh yeah, the building shakes, everybody knows the train's going by.
The kids run to the windows,
oh,
right?
yes, big time.
Why do you think having a train depot here in Newaygo County was such an ideal location to send people, like you said, across the country?
There was a high demand for the white pine trees. That was how it started, to be able to take the white pines from one place to another. There was, I believe it said, 100,000 feet of it shipped a day.
Every single day?
Every day.
This was a pretty popular spot then, for a different
was.
reason than why it's popular today.
Yes.
Did you know this place's history when you
Nope.
first joined?
No idea. Learned it as I went.
Kind of a little special surprise for you then.
Yes.
Yeah. What is your favorite part about working in a place like this?
My customers. I have lots of regular customers that come in. Judy,
Sure,
Cal.
looks like it.
Yeah, they all come in here a lot.
It's like a family feel to this place.
Yes.
How do you guys enjoy the depot?
Man.
Oh,
Great.
love it. Loving it. Great place to be.
Good food, great people.
For sure, yeah.
Wow. This would be a dangerous place to work.
Oh, my favorite.
That is also the biggest cookie I've ever seen.
That's my favorite. When the chocolate chip cookies come out, I'll steal one right off the thing hot and eat it
How
that
do you
way.
get away with stealing that? That thing is huge.
Yeah. She came back the other day. She's like, I'm missing a cookie. I was like, I don't know what you're talking about.
Ah, the moment we've been waiting for. So I know you like your burgers.
I do.
I know you don't like your vegetables.
Yes.
I'm excited to dig into this patty melt, but it looks like these have got to be what you're known for, huh?
Yes.
What is this?
Deep fried pickles.
Looks like beer battered in some way, possibly.
It's they dry batter it, and then they put cream cheese in it, and then they wet batter it and fry it.
Well, I guess I got to start there, right? It's got to go on the ranch too.
Yes. They're good with or without ranch, but they are good.
Oh. Oh my God. I've had a fried pickle before, but not with cream cheese thrown in there. That is special. Getting after this. This is like one of my favorite things to eat too. Bang. Exactly how I want it to be. A little crispy and greasy, very greasy.
The grease is what makes it.
Oh, of course. And I guess I'm not surprised, but I love the names of some of the
food?
dishes on
Yes.
the menu here. The train wreck, the conductor.
And the train wreck literally is a train wreck. It's everything mixed in one, all put together. And it's like huge.
How much do you think the history of this place plays a role in your success and your reach in this community?
The history here, it brings a lot more people here, a lot more than I would think. I mean, like, oh, if you're a train person, sure, but a lot of people, and then when they get here, then they don't realize it was a real train depot. Then they're like, oh, wait, tell me about it.
Yeah.
And that's when you're like, oh, you got to know the dates. Because everybody wants to know.
And now you know, you studied up.
I have.
Having good food at a restaurant is obviously what you need to bring customers in,
Right.
but that's kind of like the bare minimum. When a place has a story, that makes it that much special.
Yes.
Yeah, and you guys definitely have that here.
We do.